Hi, my name is Ali, and in this video, I'm going to demonstrate a skill that I have written for OpenClaw. That is skill uh, looks at issues on Kubernetes namespace, application issues that is, and it remediates that. I have detailed the description in this blog post, which I will leave the link of this blog post in the description below. Okay, so without further ado, I have deployed OpenClaw onto my Kubernetes cluster. This is an Red Hat OpenShift cluster. And as you can see, I have deployed the OpenClaw in sandbox mode in here. I have also deployed the my sample application, which is a microservice application, makes up of a few microservices. And if one thing falls over, this application starts to throwing error across the whole set of microservices. So that's the setup, and I have my OpenClaw, and I have set it up as the skill that I've given and the soul that I've given it. I have set it up as it's a junior Kubernetes administrator. So let's see how it works. So first things first, I have, as I was mentioning, this set of services, this set of pods, and this set of services deployed on the namespace. And the application looks like this. I've got a front end, and I can go look at where the International Space Station is at. I can send a input in there as well. Let's say I call it sample input. And what's happening behind the scene is this application is adding that to a PG-SQL database. So in order to simulate the breaking of it, let's delete the uh, services. Let's just delete the Postgres service. So we'll go ahead and delete this. Okay, so from this point onwards, if I start to query, try to bring out the latest code, because this Postgres service is deleted, it will start to throw error. It will do the same for if I try to input something, it will do the same because it cannot find the database and so on, and everything kind of falls over from here. So if I look at the pods, the backend pod has already gone into error, and there are a few things. If I try to do this, I think the front end will go into error as well. Okay, so the application is now in the error state, and we don't really have the Postgres services here anymore. So let's give our uh, agent, our OpenClaw, to fix this. So if I say run K8s namespace monitor skill, I know the name of this skill is something like this. So let's see if it can actually fix those issues. So as you can see, it was able to find these skills and it has started making tool calls. So I'll pause the video, I'll come back to it when it will finish it. It shouldn't take very long. So the agent is making tool calls and it has already sent me a message in my Telegram channel. That's how the agent kind of communicates with it. Okay, so it has finished now. Um, the agent went through OpenClaw as per its skill, went through um, how to find those issues and how to fix those problems. And it has sent me a message via Telegram. So this is the latest message. So it has found several issues, back and down, connection error, um, and it is just listing what it's going to do as per this skill. And I've asked it to run this particular script to fix if it sees this kind of error, um, and so on and so forth. Then it went ahead and fixed it. It says it restarted the front-end app and it recreated the Postgres service. I think this is the one that was causing issues. So let's go back here and let's see if the Postgres service is back. So you can see the Postgres service is back. What about the pods? We can see the backend pod is now up and running as well. So that's great. If I go back to my applications, I'm expecting it to work. So now we've got the data back. And if I put something else, and get back to it, I can see this. If I go into settings, everything is back into order. So that's pretty much the demonstration. I have how I have implemented it and why I have implemented it. I have explained this in this blog post, um, for which I will leave the link to this post in the description below. Thank you.